Alright. With my beautiful new outfit, I can continue my beautiful work. Display capture. Nah, I'm kind of in the way a bit more. Get fucked. What was I gonna do? Meaty says, okay, Growlcore, now we need an 80s movie version where Beagle tosses the glasses and puts his hair down and becomes the hottest girl in school. Like this. Like this.
Like this?
Already done, you got into law school. Exactly. So we'll leave the radius. Shredder has been its own thing. I have to grab Flash, Smoke, Shred, and Medikits. Show me! Flashbangs. Why haven't I not rebalanced flashbangs in OvA? This guy. Does this guy even do balance overhauls? Let's see. Just says Officer Shiegel didn't go to law school. Cops don't know the law. And to be clear, I feel like whenever I wear a cop uniform, I'm only doing so by the honorable tradition of being a stripper cop. To be clear, I think that's an important distinction. I've always been in that uniform a hot cop. That's a term. Hot cop. I'm a hot cop, not a cop. It's a very important distinction. And he says, I just noticed the cat is wearing glasses. I thought it was just the Neko arc eyes. Oh shit, you're right! Kuma's gonna throw a pipe bomb. Hey, Cab. Even hot cops? We've had this discussion before. We've debated this before. I think around Chimera Squad we debated this. For obvious reasons. Hot cops don't run this town around here, apparently. Okay, flashbang clip size, range 12, I think is fine. And Jeff's already given us division. Damn, Meaty Wild. Not what I think we were even discussing, but you know, fair enough, you've got your values. We need clip size. Anything else? Just clip size and radius, I think. Okay. Minus... plus, so you get 2 for the price of 1. Or, you know, guys, kitchen's a little hard. How about 200? No, too much? Okay, just 2 then. 2 flashbangs when you bring 1. Yeah, me too, Meaty. Riley says, I'm pretty sure cops weren't even on our radar until after Chimera Squad. Yeah, and like another event that occurred around Chimera Squad, yes. I know it's not what you're saying, but I like your accidental implication that the event that really brought that to the forefront for a lot of people in political consciousness was Chimera Squad's release. Yeah. It's really what changed the discourse, was Mark Notta's Chimera Squad coming out. That's right, it's meant to be hard, so that's right. Radius H. Up it a bit. Especially for flashbangs, up that a decent bit if they're going to be inaccurate. I would up it to... because they're already so fucking weirdly unreliable with how they don't go around cover. I don't know if 10's too much. I feel like it'd be fine if they're going to be a bit inaccurate at range. 9 would definitely be good, but we don't know. Okay, so that's done. Smoke next. Here it is.
Here you go.
Clip size is... put environmental damage on smoke. You can have smoke cover, but it blows up all of your real cover. Minus... plus 2 smokes to the price of 1. Everybody's got smoke and mirrors. We learn from our XCOM 1 ancestors. Range 15. Do we even want the inaccuracy to apply to smokes? Just for consistency's sake, I did it last time. Like, I don't hate it, but you do have to upgrade the radius, like, because again, like flashbangs, smokes are kind of defined. They're like finicky already, and they're kind of defined around like getting the perfect tiles to cover everyone. So I think if they're going to be inaccurate, they have to have more radius. Like again, like probably 2 more tiles to accommodate for that. And it's just kind of like this fun little thing where it's like, it's just like flavor. It's like, oh, my smoke is like a little bit off target, so like, I don't know, I gave it to the sector or something. But also, you don't need it because it's like not balancing the explosive power. I'm gonna make them kind of inaccurate but bigger. For one big-brained idea, that is because I did it last time and Old Beagle was right. No, actually because I'm gonna make, I don't know why their throw range is so high too. Weirdly high throw range. Go to 12. Get nerfed. Get nerfed, XCOM. But I'm gonna do it because it'll make me pixel hunt less, I think. Oh, you can already get a Mark II. Oh, smoke bomb, yeah. I think that if I just make it more vibes-based, I will pixel hunt less, and I think that's good. So smoke radius can go up by 2 tiles! Oh my god! Might be too big. But also, they won't be pinpoint accurate. And I think this will be better because I won't, like, have to be like, oh, it's perfect and everyone's tiled. I can just be like, okay, smoke over there. Cool, Dan says, why the fuck are you not using dark mode? It's like a flashbang that doesn't end. I like white mode. Wait. No, they call it light mode, Beagle. Light mode. when the Anglo comes along and says, I like white mode. I'm sure you do, buddy. This is a neat aesthetic. Is it possible for normal explosions to spawn generate a smoke cloud for 1 turn with less cover bonus than normal smoke grenade? Probably, but it would be like a grenade overhaul. Like you'd like more, I think. You see what I'm calling said about my spreadsheet? What do they say? That's right, because it could have been saying white mode, like the undead, yes. The ghouls. Okay, smoke grenade radius is done, and we'll do Mark IIs while we're here as well. So we have to come back and do it again later. Lazy Beagle will be like, don't do it right now, it doesn't matter till later. Disciplined Beagle will be like, you will get to smoke bomb tier and be like, oh god, why is this not balanced the way I thought it was? Oh, Mark II already makes it bigger. I don't think Mark II even makes it do more defense, just makes it bigger. So, just make it bigger again. Smoke bomb be massive. I don't even remember if smoke bomb is a thing in OvA. I feel like I got rid of the bombs, I'm not sure, but just in case. Not touching the specials. There's the grenade launcher, which we're also not using. Not using EMP bomb. Don't fucking with the mines. Don't try to get me into the mines. Smoke's only minus 20? Damn, smokes kinda suck. Not gonna resist the urge to touch that though, because it's OVA. You're not meant to have perfect control like Long War, where it's like dense smoke. Whatever, I cast dense smoke, you can't hit me. Mountain Mist Grenade. I love the assassin's fucking weapon names. God. Okay, so that's that. Damage teleport. Damage not allowed. Fire acid poison. I don't know, whatever. Does that mean codexes can't teleport? Or no, that's avatars can't teleport if you've hit them with that stuff. Okay. So that's all done. But we still need medkits. That's the one I didn't get. Is medikits in here? Oh god. Doesn't feel like it. Fuck, where are utility items? I know you can clip size medkits, but I guess it's not in weapon data. I thought it would be in weapon data, honestly. I thought they would just be like, fuck it, it goes in weapon data. It's an item weapon. Shit, anyone know offhand what file that's in? Because it ain't this one, apparently. Let's have a little look. Where would that be? If I was putting that in a file, where would I put it? Default game data, surely. Maybe it's just in default game data. Bazinga. Oh, why did I say Bazinga? Sorry, everyone. First white mode, now this. Media. It's game core. Ah. Okay. Yeah, of course it is. That makes more sense. Default game core. Carlos says, widest man I know, Beagle. I was about to say thank you reflexively, but I don't think I should. My attorneys have advised me not to. They says Bazinga with beautiful, beautiful framing. I don't know how to do that, but I'm glad you do. Lovely. Doesn't show up on the screen though. It really should. It really should just ruin the VOD. Just disappointed it doesn't. Insane framing, yeah. I might already have this then in the config mod. Let's do a quick check before I rewrite the wheel. Order chosen. XCOM game core. Here we go. Because this is where I had to put it anyway. Amount of medikit ammo to consume for stabilizability. Oh, that's a choice? Thanks, Fraxis. That's pretty cool, actually. Fraxis notes, we should reconcile these two approaches. Yeah, I bet you should. Oh well. Penalty suffered when suppressed by alien unit. That's just, yeah, normal instant suppression. In vanilla, XCOM suppression is way better than Advent's. Nano medikit per use HP. That's just buffing how much you get back. That's fine. I don't know what exclamation mark means. I only know pluses and minuses. Don't confuse me. I have no idea what exclamation means. Max evac per turn 10. I hope it isn't. That means with the Shiv and their VIP, we could run into some drama. Keep that in mind. It's commented out, so hopefully it isn't. Unless this is just like everything in game core and I commented out what I wasn't using, I don't know. Number of civilian soldiers. There's that if I want to change it. Maybe later. Yeah, squad side distance mod is only -1, so we will leave that where it is. And it says stabilized ammo is not real, nothing is reading it. Okay. Shame. Battle scanner duration 420. Oh yeah, I made battle scanners forever, I forgot. Also while we're here, though that reminds me, do scanners too. Give scanners also extra charges to make cool to bring. But yeah, I forgot that. I made scanners last forever, so they're like permanent flank security, like little drones. I like that actually. And here they are. This is medikit and nano medikits. Charges and shit? Okay, so I made it so that nano medikits give you 2. Beagle, that's cool, but we're actually gonna change that. And it says scanner changes hard-coded? Charge, oh shit. That's weird, because nothing else is? Oh well, that just means I can't do that. Maybe I can find a perk for it. Fuck it. Maybe we just don't do that. Maybe we just bring 1 scanner. I mean, them lasting forever already makes them pretty useful. So yeah, XCOM game core, default game core, okay. We will just change this. I don't know why I've got it commented out. I guess I was toying with the idea. Who knows, man? Who knows? It was 6 years ago. Just minus... Is that actually what it is? Medikit stabilize how medikit per use HP. Max evac per turn 10. Steady aim bonus. 6 years? It's been 6 years since OvA, yeah. 2019, I'm pretty sure. Fuck, that's crazy. It should be crazy, man. Should be crazy. Yeah, it's 1 and 2. Okay, so 1 and 2. I can make battle scanner radius larger too. Did I not already? No, I did. I took it from 12 to 17. We can make it even bigger than that, I reckon. Meaty says, it's too late for now, but for next year, maybe we should do an advent calendar. 25 days of XCOM 2 of a new modifier unlocked by chat each day. Effort. If I'm keep on my good positive track until next year, maybe I will. It does stay. Time goes so fast, but I comfort myself by saying it also goes so slow because, yeah, I can go back to like 6 years ago and be like, that's when I did OVA, that's so recent. But I can also think of all the other massive things that happened over the past 6 years and be like, okay, maybe it's just like how I look at memories is how like I tell how long it feels. And like actually like, it's been very quick, but also I guess when I look back at it, also very long. Definitely an era of my life. Fanny says you can change battle scanner charges with easy unit customizer. Cool. Okay, if we need to do it, I'll just use that again. So for now, we'll just change what we can change here, which is this bullshit. So nano medikit charges, that's actually going to go to 3. Normal medikit charges we're going to take from 1 to 2. I have to run to the bathroom in a second, but we'll do this first. Range tiles. That's fine, that doesn't need to change. XCOM 2 Kitchen and the Advent Calendar is discounts each day. Oh god. Oh god, you're right. So now when we get to nano medkits, which is the mid-tier medkit upgrade, we'll get 3 of them per item, which is pretty good. In fact, it's almost too good. It's almost too good, Beagle. But we'll see how we feel when we get there. And standard medkits will come 2 for a pack. But the idea is, yes, it's pretty good, but also the idea is to stop having to bring, like, medkits on fucking 6 people in a squad of 9 just to have enough. Again, like long more fucking balance, you like, one person can bring, like, 5 easily. I think I'm being overzealous to say 3 will be, like, crazy. That's fine. And then for battle scanners, I remember we, like, I think a little bit tested these changes out. I think they felt okay, but not that great. That's right, because I set it so that they're more like a sentry you set rather than... You don't throw them to scout. You can only throw them 9. And then their radius... yeah, it's kind of like a thing you set to watch your flanks. I still like that. But I think we can make it even more likable with a bit more radius. Because it felt like a good idea in practice when I tried it, but it was a bit underwhelming in feel. So I think if we increase the radius quite expansively... Because you are like bringing this as an item and then having to go to the place and set your sentry there. I think we do Stoops, yeah. So let's just like add the same again, right? Like 12 to 17, so at least 22, if not even higher. I'd be feeling like even like 27 perhaps. Like quite a large radius. I guess technically you could use it as like a spotting scope too right in front of you, but it wouldn't be super ideal for that. But I don't feel like it's going to be busted. I feel like it's just going to be like more fun to use if it's got like a really big radius. So let's set it to 24. Let's just go, feels like a good number to me. Range can stay at 9. And I think I've changed what I need to change there then. Scanner duration is still 420. I don't know why I haven't done a plus here, but it still seems to be working. Why is this different? Why do I not need to do pluses and minuses here? Why have I just set a number? I don't understand. That's inconsistent. Beagle, why did you do it this way? Should I not be doing minus and plus here? Am I doing it wrong? Bro, I don't know. Just test stuff and see how it goes. Yeah, I had that too, Stoops. I just got sick of it being on the ability bar because it was like bloating my bars. But I like that, yeah. That's right, Jeff, yeah. Okay, so that... I think that was working too, so I won't fuck with it. That should be working. Save. Let me write down that I've done this. All this bullshit. Where is my list for this? Number of nades. Okay, so... Set frag, alien... And soon Shredder. Nades to... Wait, no. Set frag, alien, Shredder, flashbang, smoke, and medikits to all have 2 charges by default. Nano, medikit to 3 charges. Battle scanner, even more radius. Yeah, it's cool, Stoops. I do like that as a thing. Wish it didn't take up space on the action bar. I get nitpicky when there's like 15 abilities on my action bar and half of them are niche things I never use. I think that's mainly what I came here to do. Oh yeah, also increased frag, alien, shredder, flash, and smoke radius to accommodate for inaccuracy. Should I have the damage as well? Maybe, because it's pretty unlikely to get a pinpoint anymore. So like plus radius and plus damage, I think would feel good, just like +1. We do that as well. I'm just gonna write a note too. Haven't actually changed Shredder yet, because we still need to do that. But yeah, I think if I don't give them like +1 damage to accommodate, they're gonna feel really anemic and underwhelming all the time. So let us also do that, okay? That means going back to this and giving them just a little bit more damage. Just a snittle bit. You've punched a Sectopod, Stoops? The rifle butt should apply Disorient, and then you can use it on your own troops when they're mind controlled as an alternative to run away from them. So like kind of like tackle them. That's what I would want. I think that's actually a way that you could make the huge abundance of mind control from sectoids feel like there's a good counterplay to it. Is the contextual ability for soldiers to tackle them. Like, in the without even making it like a stat contest or anything, like just the most like streamlined game mechanic possible. Just, you're basically saying, okay, you don't have to just like completely ruin everything you were doing in this position because you got mind control and you can't stop it. You can just basically commit a soldier to pinning that soldier so that they can't do anything. And so essentially, while it's better in the sense that you don't have to leave your position and can continue to fight the sectoid and whatever without having to run away from the mind-controlled person, it's worse in the sense that now you are down 2 soldiers until the mind control wears off, not just 1. And if the aliens shoot at you 2, maybe they get to hit you both or something, I don't know. But yeah, as Bounty says, basically giving your soldiers the Viper Bound ability. Yeah, like the hardest thing about that makes it kind of more trouble than it's worth would be you'd need like an animation for it, I guess, which wouldn't exist because you can't just take the Vipers one because different skeletons. But yeah, like that would actually be a little game mechanic you could introduce as a thing that's like, okay, well, yeah, I have an option. I don't like the option. It still sucks. I'm down 2 people now. But basically, my soldiers just tussle until the mind control wears off. It's just the story thing where it's like, remember who you are. It's me. It's me. Instead of the animation, just do the first aid method of you just have to slap the soldier every turn. Yeah? Yeah, it could just be like a totally non-lethal ability that's like called Snap Out of It. I guess. I like the tackle though. Something about the tackle speaks to me as like it'd be so funny to just be like, alright, well they're just wrestling now. They're like in the fucking, like, the cartoon, like, dust cloud. Get the arc throw from maybe it's a range stage stun gun. Yeah, I mean, there's that, but, you know. I like the idea of it not just being like, oh, you're not mind controlled, go to sleep, but instead, like, you actually have to waste the soldier's turns. I think that's a good trade-off for how powerful that is as an advantage, that you could just, like, put them to sleep, basically. Animation could just be the pick soldier over the shoulder. Oh my god. Don't! You're gonna distract me for 5 minutes thinking about that. It's better not awaken something in me. You get mind control, you just start going, kill! 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 And then just like the 7-foot grenadier next to you just picks you up and puts you over their shoulder. None of that. Oh. Kill. Okay. You just put him in timeout. That's all you're doing, is just putting them in XCOM Soldier timeout. I actually really like this. I like it too, Stoops, but it's not real. But I like it, yeah. I like the concept. Oh god, no. And then the logical extension of that train of thought is you can do it to aliens, but no. That is just Viper Bind. Just rush. Just Metal Gear Solid 5. Just rushing all the aliens. Just picking them all up. That's just like a D&D grappler build. That would be so stupid. You're just like grappling sectoids and then being like, shoot them. Just like a fucking D&D grappler being like, I have them restrained, don't worry. But the counterbalance for it, just like in D&D, is you have to learn the asinine grappling rules and learn how to min-max your fucking grappler build for it to work. Throw them over bridges. This is a different game now. We've gone too far, but I do like the original idea still. I think the original idea actually works as a good mechanic. Or could. Roll the grappler berserker. Yeah, this is like Into the Breach now. We're doing Steel Judoka is back. So what was I doing? Very distracted by that. Yeah, meaty. I've played a grappler! And my wife was a forever GM. I know both sides of it. And I've done a lot of GMing now. Yeah, me too, Stips. I do like it, yeah. I think it's good. Because otherwise it's just flashbangs or run. Or kill the sector, but who's doing that? The fuck was I doing? Why did I come back here? Damage, here we go. So we're gonna want frags. Can you like shift? No, not like that. Okay, just copy all of them. I'll just take out what I don't want. So we don't need to change damage for smokes and flashes. That's great, Incredon. We'll worry about buffing the advance grenades to account for scatter later. Oh, I hope I don't forget. No, like really, we should do that though. To be fair. Alien nades and frags is all I need. Okay, grab them. Oh no, I forgot to buff the aliens. What a shame. I'm cheating, but it's not my fault. Where does this go? XCOM game, X2 auto default grenades. Back to here. No, not back there. Did I close it? No, here it is. Just goes up here. Exit Orcateers don't have to deal with scatter. Why should Advents stoops? No. They will get scatter. It just... what I'm saying is that to be disciplined, I do need to give them a little bit of extra radius and damage too, to account for how they're going to also be missing a lot. You know what I mean? Same rules. Gotta live by the sword, die by the sword. I mean, you don't have to. It's just I would lack integrity. So, yeah, +1 damage on both. No spread? Oh, they just have +1. That's whack. I must have changed this somewhere. I swear to God I've changed this somewhere, but whatever. Like, does that seem right? Wait, so beforehand, frags were doing 3? With 20% chance to go to 4. No, that actually does sound right, yeah. Yeah, because Shredders would have one more than that, and Shredders can only roll a 5, I think. No, that does make sense. I don't know why I stuck with the +1 thing, though. Like, that's lame. Just make it a spread. Also, I'm, like, changing it before I minus it, because I'm dumb. Minus. Okay, don't do it like that, then. Just changed it to pluses. +1 damage, +1 damage. Do we want to go to spread? Like, proper long war grenades? I guess it also makes up for, like, getting more of them. I guess instead of doing +1 damage, we can just go into, like, a proper spread. Or we can go +1 damage, but we can give it spread rather than a +1. And then it can roll down again. Right now, it'll be 4 to 5, and it's rarely 5. I think instead we make it 3 to 5, or 3 to 6, which is how Long Wars worked. But these are HE, so they don't need to be too good. That can be Shredders. So yeah, we will make it a spread though, so they can roll down. So spread 1, spread 1. Yeah, we do have fall off, but we're gonna have grenades scatter 2 tester, yeah. Spread 1, but remove the +1. We're gonna use spread instead. So now we can go 3 to 5, 4 to 6 for alien grenades later. They do have shred, which is a useful thing about them. They do shred armor. Keep that. And that's that, really. That's that for them. Now I just need to finally go and do the one I've not gone into yet, which is the Shredders. And that's because they're in their own mod. Let's go get them. Config. Workshop. Always the classic Long War 2, Long War the Chosen 2 to 5. Yeah. Well, I never played them much, but Long War 1 is like that too, so yeah. Is that weapons or XCOM? Must be weapons. I didn't see her before. We're looking for something that's like Shredder grenades or like Shen's armory or something. It's some mod that adds a bunch of things, I think. Oh, here we are. Grenades. AP grenades redux is what it is, it turns out. I didn't change medkit somewhere else, did I? Looks like we're good. Okay, dope. Okay. So yeah, weapons. No, I did it wrong. Items. Grenades. I'm gonna remove the tactical X4. I never use it. It was a tactical brain poison. I never actually use it. AP grenade, base damage, and now we're gonna just adjust this. So, cursed, but I'm gonna comment again. To be like, okay, this is the old version, and then this is the old version that I'm now upgrading from. Wait, I did that wrong though. Yeah, take this one, duh. Copy that. And yeah, that can go up to... Right, so this currently has a very favorable spread. I just let the HEs be shitty because they're HEs, I see. But APs are 4 spread, so they're 3 to 5, and then they have the chance to go to 6. Yeah, so they're 3 to 6, which makes sense. So if I put that up, that'll be 4 to 7. Which I feel is too much. But then again, the whole point is you want to have that +1 damage because you're never going to see it with how inaccurate the grenade is going to be all the time. So it should be fine. It doesn't feel right. I could instead just go like, take away the +1, so it's just 4 to 6 rather than 3 to 6. And that means you're not going to see like as many truly limp grenades, sorry, as a compensation for the inaccuracy. But you are kind of losing the higher damage potential, potentially, technically. But you can also say that that potential is part of the accuracy and accuracy luck. Might also bring them too close to HEs, because HEs are what now again? Sorry. They're going up to 3 to 5. Before it was 3 to 4. So they were 2 behind Shredders in my balance. I want to stick to that, then 7 would make sense for APs. But it makes me reconsider it a little bit. Is this Coda Crushing Beagle? It is. Growlcore gave it to me. Growlcore turned me into a nerd emoji. We love Growlcore for that. Do we go up to... Do I dare go up to 4 to 7? Is that allowed? Is that too powerful? Beagle, think about it. Think hard. Is this good for the gameplay or just something that you want? What do you guys think? Keeping in mind that grenades are almost never going to be pinpoint accurate anymore, even when you hit the good roll with the scatter mod. Keeping in mind that they're almost always going to be like a tile off a lot of the time now, which is going to lower damage. Should we... Is it okay to take them from 3 to 6 to 4 to 7? Or is that just going to feel like busted in our favor when we pull out the UI and it's like 4 to 7? Jesus Christ. It's like a fucking Long War rocket at this point. Maybe 4 to 6. Maybe 4 to 6 feels more sane. I don't know. I think I'm just worried about people judging me when they see 7 as the max of my grenade. It's gonna be like, what the fuck? People, do you care whatever people think? Yes, my business is based around it. It's the user experience. It's the viewer experience, the VX. He says, I think there should be a 1% thumble chance that the soldier drops the grenade instead of throwing it. I swear that's like a joke feature of the scatter mod you can turn on, but maybe I'm wrong. No, it isn't subject. It's a different form of note padding. Patap. Does crit work? It does, but I think you need a perk to make explosives crit, otherwise they can't. I almost wanted to be like 4 to 6 and then it can crit, but I'm gonna do that. Well, I'm getting nowhere. I'm deadlocked with myself. I'm gonna give myself 1 minute to make a decision here. 3 to 6, 4 to 7. What about 3 to 7? What about 4 to 6? And it's got the better range. And it's got the better radius. It's gonna have a huge radius. I think just upping the min damage might be enough here. Yeah, like the damage will feel closer to HEs, but that's fine because HEs will have a smaller radius, a lower range, and still -1 damage over them. There definitely is a way to program up a dab. I think you need a mod though. Alright, so we won't go quite as much as we buff the HEs then, I guess. We'll go for... Damage goes up by 1, but you lose the +1 chance. So now it is just 4 to 6. It has -1 pierce, but I don't remember if that actually does anything. I wanted it to make them worse against armor like shotguns and long war, but I'm not sure if it actually does. Something to consider later. And same thing here, so just damage goes up by 1. Oh, these have a spread of 2, so these were currently 4 to 8. This is mid-game when you get the upgrade. This would make them 5 to 9. Pretty powerful. Pretty damn powerful. We'll see how we feel when we get to mid-game. But yeah, it's like a +2 in damage, so it's a big boost. Falls in line with the upper upgrades though, I think. What did I set Alienades to? Alienades are only +1 over their unupgraded version. So maybe AP Nade Mark II should also just be +1. And remember, Beagle, you are going to get 2 of them. So yeah, maybe consider I'm going to get 2 of them now. This is still, like, funnily enough, same min damage. Maybe, like, do a spread. So maybe, like if this is 4 to 6, this will be 5 to 8? Rather than 4 to 8? Yeah? Maybe? Sure, okay, I get. Then I have to do +1 math. Fuck it, just make it, Just leave it as 4 to 8. Fuck it. No min damage increase. Fuck it. Whatever. That's what you get. And if they feel shitty when we get there, we'll change it then. Now we also have to change clip size. You're gonna get 2 of them. Range and radius we're gonna upgrade. The original modder had it at 6. God damn. Radius up 1. Range up 1. Oh, up 2, sorry. So 12, I think. Or 11. If they're inaccurate, you can probably make it 12. Again, we'll see if it feels too good. Iglo says, maybe to make up for having 2 of them, you should have a 50% fumble chance. Maybe, Iglo, what a great idea. They have no enviro damage. And then we're just like doing the same thing down here. We're just doing plus the range, plus the radius. We're probably getting to the point a couple of hours in where I should go and test all of the small changes I've made. Because I've actually done quite a few at this point without really thinking about it. I wanted to bundle them because the Viper thing was too quick. Fanny says negative armor pierce is treated as 0 unless you have some other source that causes armor pierce, then it will subtract from that. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't actually do the worse against armor thing. That's probably fine. We're not menace. Alright. 2, range up, radius up. Okay, and damage up. So that should... I did make it too, great. That should have made everything as needed. Tita says no, it works. Oh, really? So, if it does funny things. So if I throw one of these grenades at someone who has 1 armor pip and my pierce is -1, what happens? Is it armor is double effective against me? Because that's what I thought. See standalone AP grenade 1. Yeah, that's what I'm working with here. I think AP grenades redux. Actually, they have 2 or 3 armor. Yeah, cool. Okay, that's what I thought. It's like adding armor, yeah, to like the armor they have. Yeah, cool. That's what I wanted. Nice. Does armor. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I'm not sure if that's actually a good decision anymore, but if it works, it works. So, we have got quite a few things to test now. We've got Viper Tongue to test. We've got to test out the Viper Tongue. We can do Uber jails after this, maybe. We've got to check that all those items come in 2s now. It would be smart to check their radius and damage changes have propagated properly. We need to check that medkits give us 2 charges. It would be smart to check battle scanners as well. Chosen Agile should also be tested. Resistance AK damage should be tested. Didn't do nothing else yet, I think. But at least I done something. Better than yesterday already. Alright. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while I load up XCOM 2. Okay. And we're gonna test all that stuff, and then we'll keep going afterwards if it's all working. Cross your fingers, it all worked perfectly with no need to go troubleshoot anything for hours and hours. I'm serious, pray for me. I'll be right back. I'm even gonna wash my hands. Be right back, everyone. One sec. Oh wait, I should turn off the display capture. No, I already did, I'm smart. Be right back. Hey! What up, bird? I'm back. Hey, didn't crash unload. Yeah, just still doing things up and testing. We're just testing our first big set of changes we just made. Not big like I guess they're kind of big, but like yeah. Just testing our first changes. Basically done like 4 or 5 changes, and we're just gonna test that they're all working, and then we will do the next set. But we're making progress. So I actually just want to skip the strategy layer, I think. And then is it set super spree or something? The console command where I can just build whatever I want and get whatever I want? I want to just get, as quickly as possible, all the items, like battle scanners and stuff. That I won't start with naturally. I should start with most of them, so... I don't need to test scanners, actually. Power-ups instead, sir. Okay, cool.
Heading into the city center to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building all these years. Secure the coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand
You
will
just
be
do
in
debug
the
trade.
area
You
for
start?
your extraction.
Oh, how do I do that?
5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the
I can console that, can't I?
position.
We haven't balanced this thing yet. This thing's still doing its thing. What are you doing, you fucker? I love this stupid thing. It hurt itself in its confusion. You gonna blow this up? No.
The Advent officers
Don't talk to me.
seem more capable than the grunts. We're not
You
sure
can remove
whether
the
they're
minus
jumping
review
up
launch
to
argument
trade
email. Okay, so it's not like a console command thing? Okay.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but
Anyway, you can see right away, by the way, starting with 2 grenades. Radius looks pretty... I think I left it the same. Sorry, no, range is the same, but radius is definitely bigger. We won't do testing of that yet, because we haven't even put the scatter mod on yet. Everyone has the exact same loadout. I guess that's a thing? I thought I had randomized loadouts on, but I guess I didn't. Something I'll do if we ever have to do a Gatecrusher again, I'll have to change that. But I guess by default, every operator just comes with a medkit and a flashbang. Though, medikit is not doing 2 charges, so already got a problem. Darn. What? But I changed it. But I changed it right here. Medikit charges isn't 1, it's 2. Why it not working? Nano medikit charges always worked for me, because I use that to balance the mid-game ones. Why medikit charges not working? Any ideas? You make it as big as you want, you make it like fucking 100. Why that not working? Is it not the same medikit, or is there another mod somewhere that is also adjusting this? Maybe it's the plus, minus, should there be plus or minuses? Well, there usually should be. But I guess I can try just setting it, yeah? I don't know, that's weird. Because, like, usually you do minus pluses. Tesla says you don't need plus minus for non-arrays. Does it do anything bad if you add them? Is that why it's not working for me? Because I've done this everywhere, and these aren't arrays. These are just single values. I assume it isn't bad then. Like, I assume that isn't the reason. Maybe you know better than me. I would assume that isn't the reason it's not working. It's good to know, though. I didn't know that that's why sometimes you don't need the punctuations. What else could be adjusting medikits? Where could it be? Who knows? Wow. How would I even begin to troubleshoot this? I said I don't want to troubleshoot things, damn it. In syntax, having a plus in front, I can throw errors in about x2 though. Easy thing to do. Just take it away and load again. See. So easy thing to do is just get rid of that and just like have it like that. And then let's just see if it works like that. It fucking better. Let's see. It gets funds, it says. Okay, well, let's see if that fixes it then. Because if so, then I probably have to take the pluses and minuses off of all of them and honestly a lot of other things. Which is very concerning. I do not want to get into vague understandings of that and breaking things that were working already. So just cross your fingers for me that it works this time. It's just gonna work. But then, again, yeah, that's maybe worse, because then I might need to change it for the others. Whatever. It does work with them? Okay. Then that probably wasn't my issue, which is also concerning for different reasons. We still don't know what it was. There's also a chance it's just something to do with, like, the gatecrasher, but that'd be weird. Take it down, XCOM. I'm glad I got a new computer since last year, because God, it does make it a lot better doing stuff like this.
It's time the aliens and the rest of the Advent administration learn that we can hit them where it hurts. So we're moving into the city center to strike a high-profile target. Deploy and approach the designated position. Neutralize any hostile contacts and secure the site. Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the
Nope.
export charges.
Weird, don't know why that doesn't work. Annoying. Why TF does that not work? What else do I want to test at least? Let's test what we did in other ways too. Viper. Drop units. Viper. Drop units. Soldier 1. Give action points 2. Tongue's back, baby.
They got me flanked!
Don't listen, she's not your friend, she's evil. Tongue pull 100. It does get plus 20 accuracy, maybe it's an AI mod. Bounty wouldn't lie to me, Bounty said it doesn't get more accurate, so it must be an AI mod I added that makes it more accurate. Okay, so then if you're like 6 tiles away, and you can also just buy now too, which is just free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you shouldn't be able to from here, maybe? Yeah, that's too far for tonguing, but this will be in range. Okay, working. Not so long, Gutangu.
I need some help!
There's a lot of damage too. And yeah, it's so fucked up you can still shoot them. At no risk. At no risk to the Viper. It's crazy. Also, I forgot about, like, that animation. That aura is crazy. Garth DeAngelis definitely knew what he was doing. Okay. So, that's working. Big success. What else? Working. Just gonna... No, check that off on my checklist. Quick tongue him back. Like, soldier, what are you doing? Master Chief, you mind telling me what the hell you think you're doing with that Viper? Sir, retaliating. Tweak rockets. Don't get excited, it wouldn't be like hard or anything, it's just like a human being like sticking their short tongue out, doesn't reach, just being like blah, blah, blah. I won't take this line down. What else did I do? Frag. Move on quickly, move on quickly. Charges, yes, the frags have them, I want to test over grenades. I can technically do it with X2 debug. I like it, it's like kind of like XCOM 2.3, 2.4. I like it, it's good. Not as much replayability for me, but I like it. Don't super care about the battle scanner change, I'll test that live. Chosen will get agile, let's test that. We have to drop a Chosen! As if this fucked up situation wasn't bad enough. Drop units. Oh fuck, what are they called? Bounty's mod actually lets me see this really easily. Cilemix. I like that emote. Shannon says giving the Covenant back their kiss, sir. Because Bounty's mod will just let me check it like this, so I can just go like, where is the Chosen? Tesla. Oh, it adds all the mod stuff naturally. Of course it does, because Bounty's goated. I already tried the speaker, nothing happened, sadly. What is their prefix? Here we are, Chosen. Just add Chosen. There you go. Chosen Assassin, that's what they're called.
We've got our shot at the Chosen. Let's make sure it counts.
So if this is working, she should be allowed to run for cover after I shoot her.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
You lack focus.
Hell yeah. Perfect. Oh, she ain't gonna be a pushover next time. Well, if she is, it'll be for hilarious other reasons, but... I gotta take that off. Shiv's just starting to flush like that. That's fine for an upgrade, but that's crazy to fall. So look at those treads. These fuckers be big, too. I feel like Shiv's got bigger with this mod, but maybe that's what the size they always were? Maybe it's just that in XCOM 1, the soldiers are fucking chunky G.I. Joe action figures. Maybe the soldiers just got smaller, but the Shiv stayed the same size. Look at that idle jiggle. It's like the menace thing. I do love the little wow 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 wow. And to be clear, you can be such a little asshole if I don't, like, change Bulldoze Protocol, right? You can just be like... It's stupid as fuck. I don't know if I'm able to figure out how to do it, but I want to, like, make it so when you turn this mode on, like, your mobility, like, drops to, like, almost nothing. That'll just remove it, and if I can find a way to give the Shiv just kinetic strike module. So instead of using this super conveniently, you just like go up to the thing you want to break and you fist it. Or just like point blank collateral damage. I don't know, just some way to like make it not this hilariously busted in my favor.
The pain will only strengthen my focus. You will share in my pain.
Like, way more interested in leaving that stupid ability on it now, though, after seeing how funny it looks. Okay, watching the ragdoll just flop like that is fucking hilarious, but... Anyway, that's working, great. Next, we'll just check that off the list. Working. Resistance AK damage, next test. What is a resistance AK soldier? Come under. What is a militia? Once again, Bounty's mod is going to be my goat here. Is it voluntary militia? No, I feel like that's... It might be. I feel like that's a resistance ring thing. But if there's nothing that's just like militia, then that's probably it. We've gone past M. Yeah, okay, I guess volunteer army militia is it. That's weird. When you see the biggest thing it can ragdoll. Ragdoll sectopod would be the test. For a fucking Berserker Queen. I mean, Chosen are pretty big already. Okay. Volunteer Army Militia is the go, I think. Drop units. Volunteer Army... Sorry, was it Militia? I've already forgotten. M1... Volunteer Army Militia is the Volunteer Army Resistance Code 1. Yeah, I thought so. I must have gone past it then. What is just a basic militia? Let's have a slower look. I guess it was easy to scroll past. Cause, oh, there they are, yeah. It's civilian militia. I guess that makes sense. They're under my control, but I have no UI because of what they are. That's funny. Okay, and you now have 35 damage, so I think that's working too. Terrific. Your accuracy is pretty crap, and weapon range is already working. Great. Okay, awesome. You don't even have suppression, which again was an intentional thing. I didn't make the resistance fighters like as good, the equal of XCOM soldiers. They just be spraying, man. They're just out here spraying their guns. They're just little helpers. They're not meant to be, like, that good.
Rolling.
But now they have, like, actual damage, which, you know, if they're not gonna have much, at least fucking have that, you know? Actually have damage. Cool.
Come on, focus.
Oh, no. The civs are yelling, because the assassin's having, like, the Matrix lobby shootout scene right now on her own. It is not just for, like, fixing the thing of them being so easy to focus down once you blow up their cover. Like, that's part of the agile thing. It's the main reason I did it. But I do think it's also, like, a cool vibe to see them, like, dodging around all the time, doing that Matrix shit of your squad, 1v9ing. It's like ruler reactions without being, like, fucked up, because they can't attack you, they can just run around. I think it's neat. I like it. Okay, so that's working. We're doing well everything else so far, it's just the medkits change. In fact, I don't even know if I set anything else up yet. I think that's, like, everything except for testing the items in the strategy layer. Yeah, so we're gonna figure out the medikit thing, but I think the rest is working. Don't think I did anything else. Huzzah! Easy peasy. Okay. So, I mean, we need to figure out the medkit thing. That's next. Why is the medkit thing not working? I want to know this. Well, let's go to the strategy layer first, I guess, and test other shit, so...
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts.
Something else changing it. Yeah!
-15, we have
And it's just a pain of trying to figure out what.
We need to get those charges planted on the
We have it in the wrong config file. I don't think I did. Because what do they have it in? I have it in XCOM Game Core in my core mod config file because I pulled it from default Game Core. Default utility items. Yeah, and it's in the right thing. And this is the weird thing. I remember pretty strongly that it worked for nano medkits, which I already was doing in here. So that is weird, and I don't get it. We'll have to think about it in a second.
Let's move already.
Hey, I'm grateful enough to take the wins in the other senses, though. Hell yeah. Glad nothing else is broken yet.
-15, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear.
Do a search review mod folder for anything else editing in that. Oh yeah, because you can like explore a search for the contents of notepad files, can't you?
Keepers will stop at nothing.
See you, Closer. Thanks for being here again.
Attacks by criminal elements, such as the one that occurred today.
Mod idea of starting in 19 is going to get beaten by a lot of workshop stuff now because we're in the 3 starting.
We're taking Advent apart one mission at a time, Commander.
I need to buy, I already have them. Lars Goosens. Lars Goosens. It's kind of a mod that exists already, KDA. One annoying thing here is that
Don't blame Shen for wanting to keep an eye on Taigen.
You is an annoying
At this
thing.
point, we need all the help we can get.
One annoying thing here is we're gonna have to remember how many charges the grenades have because there's no like UI precedent, I guess, for showing this here. Will it show it on the loadout screen properly? That's annoying otherwise, it doesn't like show the double icon. Does show our damage, range, and radius changes though. It should show in games as Tedster. Like in loadout. Because we were just in a mission and yes, it did show that there was 2 of them. But we just have to remember that we get 2 of them in strategy. It's annoying that like it doesn't remind us of that. There must be some way that I can show that in loadout so I remember it works. You need to add UI stat markup. Realistically, is that something I can... Yeah, you said template master. Okay, yeah, I probably won't be touching that. It's funny too, because Medikit actually has charges shown on the UI, but then this is the one where I'm not actually increasing the charges the way I'm trying to. That would add to the damage range radius display. Oh, like here, yeah. When you have grenade +1 perks, doesn't it do it right, or doesn't it also show the extra icon? It's a shame that I couldn't just use that method because I'd be afraid of it getting the fucking rockets. Otherwise that would have been better. Does it show Iverson Tester? Wait, really? Even in XCOM 2 Vanilla? Oh yeah, you know what? Because XCOM 2 Vanilla uses grenade slots, of course. course, yeah. Yeah, true, true, true. I guess I'll just have to remember it. It's like not the end of the world, it's just kind of annoying. Yeah, we still need to spawn in an alloy shiv too, so we can test like the spark arsenal weapons. This shit's so silly. There it is, ordnance launcher. I wanna... Well, I guess I can just test, when we do the shiv, we'll test allowing it to take this as a secondary weapon, this stuff. Tyrannosaurus wrench? The fuck is adding this shit? Rocket launcher. There's DRLs, what if ordnance, whatever. Where Disc Girl? This is kind of like Disc Girl. She has a jetpack. This is Puppy Girl at least. Aren't you glad you got Puppy Girl back? Okay, so I actually can't, in strategy, check if these things are working right, which is ironic. You just have to be like, trust me, bro. I think as long as the upper things seem to have gone up, then it's okay. Flashbang radius 5, is that correct? That's the same as an AP, that feels wrong. That is definitely wrong. What? Wait, how big is this radius got? One of these is wrong. The flashbang should not be either as small as an AP, or an AP should not be as big as a flashbang. I fucked something up already. What have I done? Launch a mission to see. I guess we could just like launch a mission and see clearly something wrong or not, yeah. Give me a mission then.
Avenger plotting new course.
Waka waka. Yeah, I thought so too, Stoops, but I guess I'm misremembering.
My people understand that I greet you as an ally, facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that flow through the Earth and all its inhabitants. We channel this energy, aided by technology of our own design, to pursue justice for those who have fallen victim to the Elders and their servants.
That's rad, man.
Setting course for the South African sector.
Promotion noises. Wah 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 wah. Oh, doing it this way means the heroes will get double grenades. Oh well. Forget being balanced, heroes. You get double grenades too. Just ship in the scroll, yeah, we can do that. Ain't got time for that, Jeff. Ain't got time for that. Not the sniper shiv. Tesla spike for a laugh. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. I got like one of everything right. Hey Rafi, come here. Never hear everyone crying, isn't it good? Okay, and then if I'm smart, I guess I can like save it too.
This is by not conducting any research.
Does repair kit heal
Please
ship? Should do,
consider
yeah.
providing us with a directive as soon as possible.
You can also test that.
position for deployment.
Yeah, it's kind of the idea, Gadosh, yeah. I'm probably going to add one more slot for the Shiv. Pumping it up a tiny bit. I did, Stoops, yeah. I want to test it out.
Advent has been operating mobile survey teams from
See if the abilities work right. The sniper's the finickiest one.
terminal connected to their network nearby.
So it's the most interesting to me.
Where after is critical to the aliens' latest operation, and this is our chance to stop their progress. We'll need to move in and secure the site, remove any hostile threats, and
Nothing's
the
working.
access point to recover the data. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead.
That's so bizarre.
Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
That's so bizarre. Why is the same change I've made for frags and APs working perfectly, but is not working for flashbangs, smokes, medkits? Paracharger still works because it's own mod. It must be a mod overriding this shit. Maybe that's why flashbang radius didn't also go up, I don't know. Persistent mines that damage enemy near once hit the particular enemy is immune to subsequent strikes or tables for one turn. Advent will also attempt this truth spot. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Oh no, civilian, look out! I don't know, Stoops, honestly. That flashbang's not any bigger than it was before. APs are, though. APs are working. Big AP. So you figure out using that, but usually sure I've done that. It shows conflicts, yeah. Don't know if that's the same thing for me here. Sniper trading, 0 in. Okay, so now it's not really working, or is that because I gave you console? Maybe because I gave you actions of the console? No, wait, that is how setup works. Yeah. It's just that next turn you'll only have one. Civ, don't go towards the Tesla! Why are you drawn to it? Or did you just like appear out of nowhere? What the fuck? Is the Civ the Tesla? Okay, yeah, now they've only got one, and if I drop a enemy over here.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them...
Squad sight works fine. Shit, come on, Shiv. Let's use a surge. I'll do that after this. Come on, Shiv. There you go. 10. Jesus. Max roll. Looks so cool. It does look so cool. I really like it. Beyond the, like, special secondary weapon they get, I'm probably gonna, like, set them up like this so that they have regular XCOM weapons as their secondary, like, backup coax defensive weapon. Alright, well... You just have to exit out and try and fix this then. So nothing but the grenades are working, really. We have to fix everything else still. So I have to find out what's conflicting. What did I miss? Not a ton, Meaty. We're testing out changes. Everything's working except for the things that aren't. Not even all the grenades. Or the damaging grenades. Alien grenades and... Well, we don't know about alien grenades, but AP grenades and HE grenades were both working. Nothing else. So really the only thing that was working from vanilla was HE grenades, which is so strange. So God, what do I do to do this search? I have to go to like my workshop folder. Oh God. Yeah. I have to like go to my workshop folder and like... That's gross. Hang on. Let me just make sure this works. See, File Locator Pro, I don't have that. I'm probably not going to install it right now either. Chill Notepad++ the searcher folder. Oh, that's more doable for me, yeah. I didn't know you could do that. Notepad++, I assume it's this thing I see here called Find in Files that I've never used before. Where do I set? In all subfolders. Where do I set the folder? Ah, here we go. Okay. We'll see how much bullshit this brings up. In good old 26.8500. Set to I file type so it doesn't go scanning every cosmetic. Oh, good call, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go file type INI. I've got my I've got my bmod shit in here from last time. File type INI. Do I set that here? Don't know. Where is file type? Maybe this can't do that. Or is this like where I would put point INI? Find what? Anyway, what am I searching for again? Medikit charges for one. Let's nab that. Put that in here. Don't replace. What? Yeah, it's scanning everything, fuck. I don't know how to do the INI thing. Wow, it's gonna take forever. I hope it works. Okay, I guess meanwhile, while that's going, I can just look at my AML too. So, like, medikits. That's infinite makers and flashbangs. Do you think that like changed anything about that? It shouldn't. Fix an issue where smoke grenades won't actually provide any actual offense. What the fuck? Maybe it is bundled in with changes. It would make sense considering those things did not work. Those are the three things that did not work. I guess we check it. You never know. There it fucking is. We can cancel the search.
The mod says it makes them infinite, but it doesn't say it does all these other things. And now we know why it wasn't working.
Okay, so yeah, you can cancel this. We can just like make an educated guess and get away with it. So this is probably what was going wrong. Oh, I could change it here, it may still not work though, in which case, fuck. But medikit charges to... Look at the new ground core is fire. Yeah, don't I look so fucking fire? Hell yeah, I do. What did I change these to? It's gonna be big radius now, right? It feels wrong that flashbangs only had one more radius than an AP already. So it just says, oh yeah, what it does is creates new items, lol. Oh really? Weird. Weird. Okay, yeah, I had... So scanner probably would have worked too. Given the file name? I guess you're right, yeah. That's super wacky. Wait a minute, but that would mean that any change I made to flashes and smokes didn't work in OVA? Unless this is new since I first made OVA? Maybe, yeah. Might be the case. That's the thing about coming back after 6 years and everything fucking auto updates on Steam. Yeah, so where was my changes to this? I just set clip size to... Yo, I had flashbang radius to 8. Hold the phone. I already had flashbang radius to 8. Was that not working? Is OVA meant to have like massive flashbangs and I was working with smaller ones because of this mod? Maybe? That would explain some things. Okay. Sure, yeah, so flashbang radius 10 might be too much then. That's going up like 4 from what I was playing with last time. Was it from your grenade scatter mod? No, because I didn't save the grenade scatter changes to the Steam set, so weird. Smoke grenade, clip size. Okay, yeah, so first of all, clip size for the flashes. Clip size 2. We should comment this as well. I should, if I'm being disciplined, also comment it here. So that I know I made this change, not them. Range 12, I think, is what I was sticking with. Didn't change the range. We'll just go with 12, that's fine with me. That's the same I'm doing Shredders at, I think. Because again, they're going to be inaccurate. So that long range is not as good as it looks. Flashbang range 12. We're going crazy. We're going from 5 to 10. Jesus Christ. It's probably going to be too much. We'll probably bring it back down again. Maybe now we put on the grenade scatter mod and also balance that. So we're kind of running out of time for my dev stream day. I've only got like a couple of hours left, so it'd be good to do some of the other things that won't take as long as balancing. Balancing takes forever. It's one of the... You can just go on forever. You have to like put a pin under it at a certain point. So that's fine. Smoke grenades. Radius will also go up. What did I think they were? Charges is done. What did I think they were, man? I thought they were 4. But maybe smokes were too big as well. I want to have sting grenades interact with this. What's sting grenades again? Can't remember. It's a long war thing. Yeah, Dex, what's up? Smoke grenade clip size. Range to 12. Radius to 6 was my plan. Okay, so range can come down. Can keep them a bit closer. Radius, I thought was 4, and I was upgrading to 6. So, again, I'll have to test that out of the scatter. It'll be nakedly OP until the scatter's on, then you just have to test it out. Especially with the range coming down, big smoke is probably fine. If flash is going to be 10, that's fucking crazy. 8. It's radius. That's on both sides. No, wait, it can't be, because that'd be nuts. 10. No, it can't be. This is the whole thing. It's not diameter, it's radius. It's 10 tiles of flashbang, and it's 6 tiles of smoke. What's XCOM Long War? What's XCOM Vanilla? It's 3, 5, 7, 7, 7, 5, 3. It's 7. Duh. Okay, so actually, 7 sounds like a lot, but it's just Long War. So 8 is fine, I think, to accommodate for the scatter. It's probably in meters. God, I hope not. I feel like it's in tiles, but we'll have to test it. 1.5 meters per tile? Oh, God. We'll have to test it. You might be right, because it's all weird in XCOM 2, yeah. Basically, we're going up from 6 to 8, and 5 to 9 then. Hitmod can stay the same, that's fine. And clip size. Now I expect success. So that's good. That was all I needed to change. Next on the agenda then, before I jump in to just test this again, maybe I just throw the tiniest bit of caution to the wind and make another change too to test at the same time. What else would I change? Leader mod? Yes, could work. Hey, Croker, how we doing? Tiny little change could be trying to add the secondary open slot to the shivs, but... yeah, I could do that, actually. Or I think about how to do this trauma kit idea. I don't know how I'm going to do the trauma kit item and keep it limited. Yeah, not drawing a blank on that one. Lower squad site penalty, narrative control setup. It would probably just have to be like artificially limited, like you can only bring one. Or I make it a secondary weapon like someone was saying. Tetris says, sting grenades are the flashbangs that have 50% chance to stun enemies for a turn. The old version had something where at tactical start, it would actually replace equipped flashbangs with a new sting grenade item. I have zero clue how to Long War 2 Pro Pack stuff handles that. True. Luckily I don't use sting grenades, but if I do want to do something like that with them, I will have to keep that in mind, thank you. I'm gonna strike through on lower squad set penalty because we're probably not changing that. Yeah, I think out of all this crap, just maybe like making a cheeky fuck with the shiv slot. I think everything else is so different. I'm just gonna test if this works actually. Let's just quickly test this works. Yeah, it makes sense, Ted. Yeah, it's scary when that kind of stuff is going on. Not ideal. Not ideal. It's like mod compatibility, you know? But, hey. As long as it works, it won't be the end of the world. Might just be something I have to worry about. Let's load up again, and let's just... Here's something I'm curious about. Like, do you actually have to start the mission again, or will it just be like, oh yeah, cool, you have to? I feel like the way of XCOM 2 works, it'll just update the item live. Even though the mission's already begun, but let's see. You'll need to restart, says Tedster. Okay. Yeah, well then let's load again. Testy. Wah. State of items to set the actual mission start point. Yeah, makes sense. That is sane. I should have changed the shiv gun. Whoops. Whatever. It's not what we're here to test. It's just funsies.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Ted just says, your save file is a list of everything that has happened since the last time you entered or exited the mission. Oh, cool. Which is how this game has a replay mode, funnily enough, which no one knows about. And it's like a fever dream to me, because I can't remember how to get back into it. I got into it once, and I was going to use it to make the sickest cinematics, because you can do like really cool cinematic cams in it. But then I kind of forgot how to get back into it, and sort of gaslighting myself that it was a dream I had, it doesn't exist.
Need that data. We can't pass up any opportunities to shut...
But that means someone can take a mission, if we had the exact same mod set, someone could take a mission that they've played to the end of, but haven't exited the tactical layer yet, and they could send me the save, and I could replay view it, and I could see every decision they made, and it even lets you like jump in, because it's just, as Ted just says, just replaying what happened. I should do that as content. I always thought about that back in the day. I never did it. Should be like, send me your XCOM 2 missions that are fucked up, and I'll review them and I'll try to salvage them. That just says you can also do create debug save X actions at go. You get it from non-final shell. What does create debug save X actions at go do?
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead.
Hey, Mary.
Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Yay! Success! And that is a big flashbang. 8 will probably be the radius we want. That's probably too big. No, wait, like, is it not working there? Why does it look like it's not working on those road tiles? It literally makes a debug save this tester that was the state of the game X actions go. Oh, awesome! Cool. You're like, why does it look like the flash won't? Oh no, it's fog, it's fog, it's fog. That's why. But you can see how weird flashbangs legitimately are though, like how they won't affect you if you're behind that lamppost. Like full cover blocks it, I guess. And that's why having the high radius is good if they're inaccurate. Wait, but then it doesn't from here? Like, why does from here the full cover not really block it? But then from here it does? Flashbangs are fucking weird. They're really fucking weird. I think the height difference? Oh my god, I guess, yeah. It's very strange. That does just, like, feel, like, ridiculously big, though. Probably, like, 9 or 8 is what we'll need. Check if Tester was right about the meters thing, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6? Looks like the radius here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's like 13 when I set it to 10. Yeah, it's wacky, Tedster. Oh no, but here it's not. It's just like if it's close. What? If the flash lands right next to the lamppost, this entire section doesn't see it. But if it lands one tile away, it's like, yeah, fair enough. I'd say it's a really good example of something that makes this a very finicky mechanic for how the game works. And that's fine when you can like see the preview, but I'm really worried that the grenade scatter is just going to make it so silly. Like, what if you throw your flashbang here because you want to catch all these people, but then it scatters to here, it's like, oh, this person just doesn't get affected. And then it's like, you're going to have to check every tile around where you want to throw to see if it's like good enough. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I kind of get it, Tedster. Yeah, it's just like annoying, I think, for a game mechanic. It'd be cool if it just didn't work like that. If it was just radius and it didn't do like line of sight shit. Ah, cool, man. Thanks. So I just like scatter. Yeah, it is a problematic with this weird stuff. I don't think damaging grenades should work the same way. He said, as it kind of does there, but at least it's not inconsistent. That's just like, because they're behind the cover doesn't work. Is this a mod I have installed, or is vanilla XCOM 2 just got the strangest grenade mechanics ever for some weird reason? Like, if it scatters to there, it hits them because it's getting around. Oh god, it really is like tracing line of sight for explosive damage too. Hang on, show me a bigger one then. Oh, that's dumb. That's so dumb that, like, if... Okay, flashbang I get, but what? Like, we needed to, like... we need to be like, oh, the shrapnel's getting around the object when... Like, it isn't, though. Ugh. It does make balancing scatter really weirdly finicky. The way that works. I want to add scatter, but this makes me, like, that little bit less want to do it. But I do know that I used scatter before, and even with this problem, it was fine, so, like, fuck it, you know? Sometimes your grenade hits, sometimes it doesn't. That's just how it's gonna be. Guess with some targets, yeah, I could also test it that way. Like, reality is it's probably gonna be fine most of the time.
They're disciplined and well
It's gonna be good enough.
Their obedience makes them predictable.
They've spotted us. We've got Advent here.
And yeah, then you can just see, like... Is it legitimately not doing anything there?
Grenade out!
It says it isn't, but are you for real? That's fucking dumb, man. Hey, that's really fucking stupid. Aren't APs not meant to work against targets in cover?
Forceful measure.
I thought it was the point of APs, that they didn't work on targets in cover. I guess it was meant to work like that, but then it doesn't. So then APs are just... I guess the downside of APs is just they don't do cover destruction at all. They don't work on targets of armor as anti-personal. We're gonna cover. I thought so too, Jeff, and I think that's like the intention, but it doesn't actually work. God, the really fucked up thing too is that apparently I'm not even doing environmental damage here, but I am here.
Heads down!
Like, what? Hard to tell because also it hasn't got the E damage to really get through that, but... It's whack-ass, man. It's super whack. Super wiggity whack. Like, it's doing a little bit of E damage around, but not a ton, of course. Yeah, that's right, Tetzer. Like, is that... Like, are you telling me it's not gonna hurt that dustbin just because...
Grenade out.
The indicator says no? That's crazy, though. Like, why wouldn't it? I feel like this is different since last time I played. I feel like this wasn't a thing for me to worry about last time. I feel like grenades just kind of worked the way you thought they do.
Position confirmed.
How's this thing going? Overall good.
Firing grenade.
Also, the E damage might just generally need to come up on HEs if they can't even, like, blow open this trash bin. Might be a little too weak, Beagle.
I'm going.
Wouldn't be surprised if that brand decoration on the ground is doing some loss blocking. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Catch!
Yeah, I mean, it can't even blow out the pallets. I probably need to, like, increase E damage on those. They're a bit of a joke. They're a bit of a joke. I wanted it to be more like you had to throw multiple frags to actually, like, destroy cover, because I wanted, bless you, destroy cover to be hard in OVA. I don't want it to be a thing you did a lot. But also, like, that's nothing. There's, like, no... Like throw another one. If we got another one. If you can't blow up some wooden pallet cover in 2 frags, something is probably going a bit... Like, just remove the grenade then. There's no point using that. There's no stacking environmental damage. What? You ever do enough or you don't? Oh. Fuck. Okay, just remove HE grenades. Well, I don't need AP grenades then. Just make HE grenades into the standard grenade and just remove AP grenades. Was I stupid when I made OVA? I swear to God I tested this shit a lot and I thought it worked. Like, I swear to God I would have tested this stuff. Apparently not. Or maybe should... I don't know. Tetris says, the other part is that Firaxis made it so if something takes some environmental damage, it'll eventually self-destruct. What do you mean? What? That sounds cursed. Speaking of cursed, have a Tesla spike. Hang on. Like, if you don't actually kill it. You mean like from, like, fire? Or just, like, catch fire and whatnot. Yeah, but these things haven't caught fire. So, I don't know what you mean then. Because otherwise this should be on fire and, like, burn to death, right? Okay, here is the flashbang, for instance. So it looks like this isn't so bad. Like, the tiles say it can't see that trooper, but you're actually hitting them. So that's okay. That fucker's in a... I put them in cover. That's different. Troopers are peeking. Ah, okay. That's fine then. Yeah, that's fine. If it counts them for peeking, then that's okay. So they're simultaneously in the tiles on every side. I didn't realize that's how it worked with peeking in XCOM 2. Okay. But does that mean, like... Does that mean if you take explosive damage to this tile, it'll hit them? That doesn't... It's not how I thought the game worked. Like, if that was true, shouldn't they be... indicating that they're in the radius there? I guess they are, but they're not telling you. Like if the flashbang lands there, it's not going to disorient that trooper, right?
Better close your eyes.
It's just for a logic grenade. Okay. So it's only... You mean it in, like, a specific kind of rule. Not, like, as an actual, like, always true law, but just, like, a thing that they do for handling the abstraction of this. For the purpose of loss checks, right, okay, yeah. Get out of the van, man. So then, because I can hit the spots on the side, it's okay.
Light them up.
X2 dealing visibility. Maybe just like source. Wow. Just a little basic. Man was not meant to see this. No, I can't. I was not meant to see such things. Coulda Fox says, have you ever thought about making a game yourself, Biggs? That's a lot easier said than done. You seem to like the dev stuff. I've tried it once, along with a co-conspirator who helped me, who was like doing the coding, but I learned through that experience that it's a lot harder to make a game from scratch than it is to mod it, and the design is really hard. It's a good experience, but we didn't keep going with it for those and other reasons.
Boom. Aliens down.
Well, I think I'm testing this stuff then. Basically just like bring flashbang down a little bit. The other grenades, I guess, seem fine. Who's got an AP again? I know I didn't chuck them. Well, here, you got them. Is that 12, actually? Yeah, like, that's not even that far. I was worried it'd be too far even with the scatter, but no, that's fine. This is why I picked this last time, I think. And yeah, like, let's say you had someone here and someone there. Scatter's gonna make it so you're probably gonna roll... You got a good chance to, like, roll a tile over them anyway. So I say that feels about right. That really your effective range is more like... You could throw one here and reliably expect to hit someone here and someone here at the same time. Which is about the radius as it was before, I think. And you're probably gonna get a damage close to whatever this kind of roll looks like. I think that seems pretty reasonable. But we gotta get the grenades on to test it for real. I mean, the scatter mod on to test it for real. Hey, oh, it takes 2 AP. Okay, maybe it is balanced. Maybe I just wanted to like flop ragdolls. It's funny. It's a really funny ability. It's super busted though.
What did you expect?
Okay. So, we know shit's working at least. Just quit out of that. So I can now put the working check mark on a bunch of things.